Um, Thank you so much for coming. We want to get started right now, and I want us all to be upstanding for the national anthem. The national anthem, please. Thank you. You may be seated now. Thank you so much. And my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, such a warm welcome today. And because why? East Africa's largest ladies' fashion brand is in the house. This is why you clap, my goodness. I mean, we've been looking forward to this. And, I was just checking a few things about them. And my Lord, up there when we were speaking, I think at the forum, we had, it's not just a ladies' affair. I think the men here have contributed big time, including Jackson. I can see you where some people try as much as possible to avoid corners, but when Vivo shows up, the ladies that you have in the house have to get something, right? So thank you so much for really coming in. And just a quick one before I ask the first persons to kindly come over and speak. I want to introduce a few things that are going to be happening. One is that we have a few house rules right outside there. That's the exit. That's the fire exit, just in case of anything. We also have the restrooms just right outside on your right-hand side. Next as well is that we have free Wi-Fi. At the NSC, we provide that. And free Wi-Fi is meant to be used. That means then you'll have to follow the instructions I want to give right now. So please, I think the Vice Chair already knows what I'm about to say. Please get out of your phone. Oh, I like how Andy is already doing it. Just get out of your phone. Take a selfie, please. Just do that. Just do that. That's what it meant. Korea, like a selfie. Absolutely. I was just checking whether you're doing it. So please do that, because we want to tell the world that Vivo is in the house, which is very important. Make sure if you're taking a selfie with someone who looks a bit dull, you can walk to a lady who looks as fashionable as Vivo always does it for the people. It would be nice to do that. Then we can have a good moment on this as well. So make sure you do that. Yeah, selfie. Yeah, the tallest person next to you can be the selfie stick. There is a corner there that needs to be briefed well. I think we understand you, but you don't look so old, so please do that. Please share it out. And I was in consultation with the media team, and they were still bringing this up. Please share it out, and we have the Twitter handles that we want to share this out on. Just checking it out. So have you done that? Are these things happening? I was just checking the Vivo Twitter handle. It's Vivo Activewear. That's what you tag, at Vivo Activewear. And of course, tag as well the NSC. It's NSC_PLC. Those two. Of course, you just don't put a post and then just tag that. Then we have a hashtag today. It's Vivo joins Ibuka. All right? Very nice. Very nice. There you go. We are tweeting? Thank you. I was just checking. Excellent. See something nice. Looking forward to this. This is an amazing day as well. As we do that, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that this is going to be a very brief one, because we have just remarks from the NSC, then remarks from Retrack, and of course Vivo, then an amazing session of the award of their certificates. Thank you once again for obeying to that. I think the best tweet might get a gift courtesy of Vivo. You never know. You never know. I'm just saying. Don't hold me at ransom. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me at this particular time to ask the host to kindly come and welcome us here. Please put your hands together for Mr. Geoffrey Odundo, the Chief Executive, to kindly come and welcome us. Round of applause.
Viva Vivo. Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here and to welcome all of you to the NSC. It is moments like this that we are very delighted to all be here and to receive our new member of the big family of the NSC. And how else can it come but through a beautiful fashion house called Vivo Fashions. So let's give them applause for all this great effort here. So Patricia Itao, the chair of Vivo Fashions Group Limited, Wande Gishuru, CEO and of the Vision Fashion Group, and I call her the Vision Carrier. Anwar Titu, a friend of mine, director. Leonard Budachi, the chairman of Red Truck, who was very helpful in getting Vivo here. Wambui Barire, CEO of Red Truck, for being here as well. Directors and staff of Vivo Fashions Group, director of staff of NSC, clients of Vivo, who I'm told are also at the NSC. How many of you are here? Can you raise your hands, clients of Vivo? Including Fred. Where's Fred? Dr. Fred is your client. Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, good morning. Good morning again. I don't have a speech. That's just salutations. We're very delighted to really host you here today, being our 34th member to join the Ibuka program. We started Ibuka in 2017 as a platform to accelerate and corporatize companies in Kenya, mainly targeting SMEs. And to date, this program has done extremely well, and now you're the 34th member in a very unique market segment coming into the market. We're so delighted that it is Vivo. And why are we saying that? I think Vivo represents the Kenyan brand. I've got to know Vivo better today, including the sites I need to capture. But just speaking to everybody I've interacted with since we first met Vivo, I didn't know you had expanded extremely well within the country and really representing the face of the Kenyan woman and really the whole beauty and fashion area, which is quite an advancing area. For us, inviting you to the NSC and having you here today speaks volumes about your vision. Because it's companies like these that we believe will be really aspirational. We want to see more companies from different sectors coming into this market to now, in my terms, I call it actualization. So you've built this brand from kitchen table up, and now you're ready to face the really large corporate world. And why is that important? I think one of the biggest issues we've seen about successful companies starting off well is that they all fall victim to the founder's curse, where at some point in their journey, they lose direction when the founder is not there to continue, and that becomes a big issue. And that's where the exchanges step in, because you now get the chance to let the company corporatize and become a company that has other interest groups, and hence giving it a longer life as an organization. And that's what we aspire to do here. We want to give you a longer life that can outlive the initial vision and take it forward, not only in Africa, but globally. So that's what the exchange aspires to do. And we've seen great success with that. Some of our homegrown companies today are becoming companies that exchanges in New York, London are targeting, because they've seen these companies have got a footprint in a product or sector that is as futuristic, and so they want a piece of that cake. So we think that is where we want to see you go and advance. Now, this market opens you up to a whole new space, One, you're able to tap into public market funds that would not easily be able to get if you went alone. These are pension funds, life funds, high net individuals. And in Kenya here, we command almost 2 trillion shillings worth of that. You're able to open yourself to a wider pool of investors globally. The NSC platform is a leading platform in Africa and the world. And so all these guys get to see you. You increase coverage about your organization. People write about you. Our friends from the media here, they'll be carrying out one-on-ones with you, and that messaging starts coming out. And it helps you improve your corporate governance as well, because there's more accountability when you're a listed company. So I think that is what we see you doing, and we're happy that you've got put in place a very strong board, and I've no doubt that in the course of time, you will now be ringing the bell as one of our key listed companies on the exchange. All right? Amen. Having said that, just want to tell you that you've come at the right time. The market, of course, is going through volatility like any other market in the world. But we are very happy about Kenya because we believe that we continue to attract a lot of investors into the market, both local and international. Our products, we are now the second most innovative exchange in Africa with about 9 products. Our fundamentals of the companies listed on the exchange are extremely attractive. Most of our companies are doing profits, even at these times. And so I think you're really coming at a fairly good time and really preparing for the uplift, in my view. We want to see you move forward beyond the Ibuka program, go into the unquoted market segment and eventually into the listed space, because I think you will be ready in a few years' time, in a few months' time, not even years' time, few months' time. So with that, I don't want to take too much of the speech because I know my vice chairman will be here. It's just to tell you that we are on hand to take you through this journey and to see how Vivo will go to the next phase of life, and my team will be able to help you go through that as we go forward. So I want to congratulate you for taking the bold step, and we wish you well during your journey, and welcome to the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Asante. With that, it's my honor and privilege now to invite our Vice Chairman, Mr. Paul Mwai. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. I don't remember seeing the room so colorful in a very long time. So it's really an honor to be at a fashion event. It reminded me this morning when I was getting dressed of a true story. My wife used to work for Air Uganda. And one time they invited an advertising company to come and pitch in Uganda. And when they got there, he says, "Oh, how was your flight?" He says, yeah, it was very good. We came in by KQ this morning. Needless to say, they didn't get the job. So I woke up this morning and thinking, I need to dress the part. I tried to look for an orange tie, but I couldn't find one. But at least I have the excuse that Vivo doesn't have a men's range yet. But I know that most of the ladies at the NSC today are wearing Vivo. Give them a... And I can see many others out there wearing Vivo today, which is a fantastic thing. So allow me to recognize some protocols. Patricia Idao, Chair of Vivo, Wandia, Gishuru. These two ladies are actually like my sisters. I've known them for a very, very long time, so it's really an honor to be here. Willie Njoroge, I'm not sure I've seen him here today. He might not be. Leonard Mdachi, Chairman of the Retail Traders Association. Wamboi Mbaire, CEO of the Retail Traders Association. Directors of Vivo Group, directors of the NSC, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Karibu sana to the NSC. It is really a big honor to be here today and to be able to welcome Vivo into the Ibuka program. It's been a long time since we brought someone to the Ibuka program, but this one is particularly special because we are actually welcoming a brand that resonates with many Kenyan men and women. Not all. I think Jeff confessed that it still doesn't resonate with him, but I think that will change very soon. I think your presence here is testament to the growth that the company has shown over the year. The decision to join the Ibuka program underscores the faith that you have and your commitment to the development of the capital markets in Kenya. And I think we are really, really happy that you've been able to do that. The Ibuka program is a premium accelerator program aimed at promoting companies developed through preparing them to pursue various equity, debt, financing transactions in the Kenyan market. The Ibuka program is a symbol of innovation and success in the corporate and financial realm. Today we gather here to celebrate the company, to celebrate a company that has not only demonstrated remarkable potential, but also shown an unwavering commitment to the principles of the Ibuka program. I think Vivo Fashion Group is proof that the company's future and solid strategy as companies on the program have undergone rigorous vetting and evaluation process to be able to join this program. I think we recognize the growth that you have done. I'm seeing here, it says you have 23 retail stores, but I just heard from one dear that there are 24, so maybe by the end of my speech there might be 25. and 360 employees, that might also be outdated. But all that in just 12 years of existence. I think that's really, and I think they need a round of applause for the growth that they have shown. Allow me to just talk a little bit about the benefits of the Ibuka program. I think one of them is, and the key one is the acceleration that you get and the guidance you get towards achieving full listing in the various segments of the capital markets. For a long time, we used to talk to companies and tell them, come and list on the stock market. And they will tell you, we'll do that in 5 years. And then after 5 years, we go back and they tell us, we'll do it in 5 years. So Ibuka became and says, look, let's start the journey now. And we were able then to enroll companies so that 5 years starts today. And I think we've seen that strategy really convert a lot of companies to begin to list. The other benefit of Ibuka is the strong corporate governance that comes along with listing, the requirements to abide by the Capital Markets Authority guidelines as a listed company also come with additional corporate governance requirements, and that does help create a stronger, more sustainable institution. But perhaps one that is key is visibility. I think there will be many people who will be watching this today and be inspired by the story of Vivo. And hopefully we will now begin to think of, we can do it as well. We can create our own fashion brands, and we can take this to the next place. And also the credibility. I think the stock market, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, is a member of the World Federation of Stock Markets. So being associated with a globally recognized institution also helps create the credibility for companies that are looking to join the Ibuka program. On top of that, you get expert advice from a team of consultants who join the Ibuka program and are available to advise companies through their journey to listing or to capital raising, whichever one they prefer. And of course, also the Ibuka program builds your networks. So you are able to build networks with potential investors, potential funders, and also gives you that visibility that enables investors to take a hard look at you and develop that. And finally, I'd also like to recognize the Retail Traders Association. I think I heard from Jeff that this started only a few days ago, and we are really proud that at the speed at which you have created your first turnaround or milestone, and we really thank you, and we hope that this partnership will continue to build up and help us bring more and more companies into the Securities Exchange. I think companies have traditionally relied only on debt financing for a very long time. And I think the challenges we are going through right now are testament that you need to be able to tap into the alternative sources of financing. Over-dependence on debt will get at one point get you into trouble, and sometimes we get companies who come to us at the point when the debt has become too much and they are now looking for equities, equity funding. So it is important to have that ability to raise alternative sources of funding depending on the environment that goes on. So right now we have very high interest rates in the market, and the possibility that they might even go higher. So if you are completely reliant on debt equity, on debt financing, you will definitely be wondering what to do next. So in conclusion, I think today marks a new chapter for the Vivo Group. It's a chapter that I think is of renewed potential for growth and a promise of blooming into something truly extraordinary. I also want to take a moment to just recognize all those who have made this possible, particularly the team from the Nairobi Securities Exchange management team, the Retail Traders Association, the Vivo team, all the other partners. I think this is an incredible moment, and well done for bringing this. I'd also like to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the market. I know we are all been seeing the headlines and a lot of concern about where the market is. I've been in this market 31 years, believe it or not. Jeff and I have been in this market 31 years. And there's good times and bad times, and I know we get into bad times and good times. And I think those who make it well in the market are the ones who brave the bad times and take the opportunity to buy stocks when the market is low and look for a longer future. So this will end, and we will know that those who had the courage to commit to good value stocks in a depressed market, because what is really affecting the stocks is really doesn't have that much to do with the actual fundamentals of the company, but more to do with the global and economic environment in the country. Once that changes, and we will see a solid shift in that. Indeed, we've got shares with trading at dividend yields that are quite high. So I want to close by just encouraging everybody to, particularly the retail and institutional investors in Kenya, to look at the opportunities that might be there in the market, and to look to invest in the stock market. So with that, I say thank you and congratulations to Vivo for this big milestone, and we hope to see much more of these kind of functions, where as you progress through your capital raising and listing journey. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much. Let's appreciate the the vice chairman and the CEO. Thank you so much for that. Sometimes I can be prophetic. I want to appreciate one person here. Where is this gentleman? He's amazing at his tweets. Mwaniki Marvin. Are you here? Mwaniki Marvin? I think because you're from the Vivo side of things, see me behind the tent. We're going to have a conversation with Jackson. If you don't know, Jackson is there. He's the head of training. And we might look at how we can introduce you on how to trade and make some money here. Jackson, are we in agreement? Behind the tent? Thank you so much. Anyway, what we're saying is that I love the activity on Twitter, so please remember to do that and to share as well. Remember, the hashtag for the day is what? Vivo joins Ibuka. We have to share to the world. And thank you so much, Wandia, being the first one as well to also tweet. We're going to hear from Retrack. They are in the house, and I want to request Ms. Wamboe Mbarire, the CEO, to kindly come and address us as well. And she's such Vivo. Look at her. A round of applause as she comes. Welcome.
Thank you, Mike. Good morning, everyone. Like Jeff, I get the opportunity to say I don't have a speech because my chair is here, but I acknowledge the Vice Chair NSC, Paul Mwai, Chairperson Patricia Idawa of the Vivo Group, Vision Bearer. Wandia, we have a history, and all guests. Appreciate the color in the room. Appreciate the color in the room. And yeah, the Vivo men, let's try the orange in reverse. The tag can be black. On August 24th, we had an engagement with the NSC. And similar to today when Jeff says he doesn't know Vivo, then he was like, oh, Retrack. Yeah, so he learns every day apparently. So it was August 24th, we had this, the first engagement between the Retail Trade Association, Retrack, and the NSC. we are actually not at 2 months, one year, because it was August 24th. Today is August 18th. So in under a month, we've turned around that conversation between Vivo and NSC, and we're here today to mark this milestone. Who says retail is not ready? If we can do this in under 2 months, really, I think the engagement needs to be louder to bring in more people. The difference between PE funds and angel funds is that they fatten for the bottom line so that they sell it off to the next buyer. This allows the spirit of Vivo to remain with the vision bearer, even as we look to a brighter future into the public. But this allows it to grow as it has grown organically and keep the softness of the brand with the people. So without that, without further ado, I will say thank you very much again for hosting us, for bringing us on, and let's see how much more of the retailers we can bring in. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we want to now hear from the chair, Mr. Leonard Mudachi. Welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for this opportunity. I think it really is exciting, as Wamboi has said. To turn this around in 2 months is quite phenomenal, and it's really exciting because I'm a big champion of local capital, and there's nowhere else to find as much local capital as on the Nairobi Stock Exchange. And so to see one of our members in Vivo, who have built an amazing brand to international standards with a strong local context, come and begin this journey with the Nairobi Stock Exchange is really, really exciting. Unknown to many in the public realm and also locally, Jeff, you might want to take some notes at this point, is Kenyans are phenomenal at building brands. And I think that's something that we don't celebrate enough. But what I feel is a gap that is yet to be filled is the connection of those locally built brands with the right capital structures to enable them to grow and develop. And so long may this last. Long may these conversations continue to happen. And we would like to see lots more of local companies, local brands. This is our economy. We should own it. We should have a chance to participate in it at both a corporate and retail and pension level. And nowhere better to do that than on the stock exchange. Have a look at Retrack, who we are, what we do, our membership. I think you'll see there are many, many more brands to court. So your team have their work cut out for them in that, because I think there are many more. You could have many more of the membership come on board and explore NSC as one of their capital raising options. So we celebrate the African brand, we celebrate Vivo, showcasing that in exceptional circumstance, and we wish them all the best as they begin this journey. Thank you very much.
Retrack told me they make their remarks in less than 3 minutes. I think we have a thing or two to pick from them so that things can go faster because they need to keep moving. Thank you so much for that. Let's appreciate Retrack one more time with a round of applause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment I think we want to hear as well, because the colorful ladies are here. And I want to start definitely with the Chief Executive. Please put your hands together in a special way for Ms. Wandie Gishuru as she comes as well. Welcome, welcome, please. I wanted to say that I need to see your side so I can be as colorful.
Thank you, thank you. Morning, everyone. It's quite overwhelming when you start a business from scratch, from your living room, to imagine that 12 years later you would be standing on a stage like this. So I think really I just want to start by saying thank you, first of all, to the NSC, to Mr. Dundo, to Paul Mwai, to the team, Gift, Bire. Everybody has been absolutely wonderful in helping us get to where we are. Retrack, thank you. Like you said, this started with a conversation 2 months ago, and here we are today. And really, I have to also start by thanking the Vivo team. Many are in the room. No one can build a business alone. So every day it's a challenge, and working together and trying to figure out how to keep growing, how to keep being relevant, how to keep providing not just the best products, but the best service that you can. And you don't do that without support. And that support comes from our directors, our chair, who you'll be hearing from in a minute, directors like Andrew Aititu, who's here, and many others. We have shareholders who have helped us with the journey up to now. We have suppliers, we have partners, and most importantly, we have customers. I think in the 12 years, we've probably served over 100,000 different customers, many of which keep coming back. 65% of our customers are repeat customers who come into our stores every month or so, sometimes several times a month, asking what's new. And so we keep having to design new products every week. We launch 20 or so new styles for the many customers who come, and we don't take any customer for granted. Every sale, every customer is important to us. At Vivo, we have a vision, which is to see Africa dress herself and Africa dress the world. 1.3 billion people on the continent, and yet most of what we wear is made by other people somewhere else. And when we have seen through our journey the benefit that comes with being able to produce for your own market, to tailor what you're offering to the people you want to serve. You create jobs, you create opportunities, and you offer a product that is special. And so I think, Africa, we have demonstrated to the world that we can manufacture, we can produce fashion. We can also consume. We're consumers, we wear, we get up every day and we dress. What's missing in the middle is the brands. Can we build and can we own our own brands that we can enjoy and that we can offer to the rest of the world as well? And so I think what for me is so special about today is not just what it's saying for Vivo, but what it's saying for the industry. That it is possible to build brands, to grow brands. We have grown pretty much at 40% plus year on year since the beginning of the business, and been profitable since year one. And so fashion is real business. Retail is real business. And so I hope this is a celebration, not, like I said, not just for us, or recognition not just for us, but for the industry as a whole. And we still think we're only just starting. The ambition is huge. We want everyone to come along this journey with us, whether it's as a customer, hopefully as a shareholder, whether you list your brand on Shopzetu, which is our sister company, which currently hosts over 350 brands, fashion, beauty, accessory brands that we're making available across the region, or even just as a fan, a supporter, whether you're buying for your wife, whether you're buying for your daughter, whether you're buying for yourself. I hope that you will join this journey and see this brand and many other brands go to the next level. So thank you, and yeah, I think the next is to hear from Patricia.
I only have this so that I could remember to recognize everyone. So within a senior moment, I don't forget. So good morning, everyone. I tell you, this is absolutely exciting to be here, and all protocols observed. I think for me, it is that journey, it is the excitement of the journey that really I reflect on as I stand here in front of the team and everybody celebrating this moment. When we talk about the creative industry, fashion industry, a lot of people never really take it seriously. It's always seen as more of frivolous, perhaps, not as serious, and certainly not somewhere where people make money or want to put in money. So for me to be part of this, speaks a lot. First of all, my day job is in the creative industry. Secondly, to be here and speak to retail and fashion, which I assure you is a very everyday thing for me, is what really excites me about why and the journey we're going to be on with Ibuka. So what are the big messages that I'd like to share as I speak to Vivo Fashion Group Limited and where we're going? First, we are passionate about being African. I start with the bigger picture, African. And then we come closer and say we are Kenyan. And we celebrate the fact that we believe in Kenya, we believe in Made in Kenya, and we believe in the power of Kenya, not just dressing itself, but Kenya believing and Africans believing in themselves and in everything that they do, so that we can really take our place in the world. And when I reflect also on what we're doing for Vivo and the journey we've been on, yes, we started as a Kenyan brand and building a Kenyan brand. But this Kenyan brand is now making its mark in Rwanda. It's making its mark in Uganda. It's trying to get a foothold in the US, one of the biggest markets it is the biggest market in the world. So that for me speaks a lot to who we can be as Africans, who we can be as Kenyans on the global stage in terms of growing ourselves, presenting ourselves, and allowing ourselves and our opportunity and who we can be to be seen. So thank you so much, Nairobi Stock Exchange, for giving us this opportunity to incubate, to accelerate under the Ibuka program. Paul, the vice chair of the exchange, yes, it is true. These are really tough times and everybody's looking for more patient capital. And we believe in order to expand and to extend our ambitions, we will need a lot more capital and a lot more patient capital. This is a business that's been around 12 years and we don't want to be here 12 years. Both Vivo, both Wandia and all of us here have daughters, have children. We'd like them to be able to say that in the future, they're also building a brand that was started by the generation before. And that for me is the biggest power about anything that you build. Our ability as Africans to create businesses that outlive us and go to the next generation and the next generation. And I'm hoping that with this journey we've embarked on, Vivo will be doing that. So thank you so much. Thank you for allowing us to bring color to the stock exchange. I mean, just look at this room. It's a room of two halves. And we did say we will come in, bring a lot of color, because as Kenyans, that's what we are. We're colorful in many ways. We're colorful in character. We're colorful in the way we think. We're colorful from an entrepreneurial space. And what as Vivo we want to do is even bring color in the way we dress, the way we look, and really appreciate ourselves. One last thing I'd like to say, because a lot of people speak to Vivo and say, what has really fueled our success? It's really an understanding of African, and let me start, Kenyan women. So a lot of Kenyan women, when you look at the biggest insight that made us who we are, is that we buy a lot of clothes. We used to buy a lot of clothes everywhere. And it would take a lot of time. Some women would be, I have to go to the US because they understand my size a bit more. I have to go here. I'm not going to buy anything from Asia because, you know, I have to do many adjustments, which also includes increasing fabric in particular parts of the body in order to make sure it fits. But what we do as Vivo is really understanding the Kenyan woman, the African woman, and dressing her so that she's absolutely confident. She absolutely feels that everything she can wear, and that is what makes us who we are and the ability we've had to grow to the 24 stores, to the 4 markets, and to be on the Ibuka program today. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support, and really looking forward to the next step. Thank you.
Let's appreciate once more the remarks from the Vivo Fashion Group, the Chief Executive and the Chairperson. Thank you so much, Patricia. I must confess that all the men here who are wearing ties tried as much as possible to get something colorful. I'm sure you'll be the judge who tried most. But we tried. Ladies and gentlemen, we almost come into the end, and this moment was meant to be the presentation time, but allow me to just tweak a bit because we'll have to move this podium because of the photo sessions we shall have and all that. And allow me to ask Ms. Mitha Mwema, the Chief Business Officer, to kindly come, sort of like give us a wrapping up and a vote of thanks as well. Then we shall have now that culmination of the ceremony. Please welcome Ms. Mitha with a clap.
Good morning, everybody. I can assure you I'm wearing orange inside. Inside, I am very colorful. I keep having a conversation with Wandia. I keep going to Vivo with my friends. They get things. I get their things. They're a bit, but we're getting there, Wandia. I think she's assured me the next time I'm standing here for a bigger bell ringing, there'll certainly be color. But let's put our hands together once again for Vivo. As I give the vote of thanks, one day I reminisce, I've not met you, but I heard about you, I think 12 or so years ago. We used to go for meetings. I was working as an investment banker to IFC. And then someone told us, is this lady who picked up, left IFC, and went to start a fashion line? And I was like, where? In Kenya. I was like, fascinating. At the same time, I was at Strathmore Business School, and one of the cases that we were studying was the Zara business case of how they started their fashion line. And I found that very interesting because I wondered, how come people don't make for us clothes for now? Why do people sell us clothes that we have to wear for 10 years? Women are not interested. Our hair changes every month. You know, our feelings in a whole month cycle, I am happy, I am crying. So I want, when I'm crying, I put on color. So I heard about you 12 years ago. And I met you this year, 12 years later. So it was so exciting because my colleague Gift and I came to your offices. We came to where you're based in Babadogo, and I was impressed. And I think I told you, Strathmore and every other business school in Kenya needs to do a case study of what you've done, because you've actually come up with an entire fashion line, well organized, people who work and sew and are happy. And most importantly, all the colors. I wanted to take everything home. So even as we give our vote of thanks, we thank you for sticking it out. 12 years is not easy. I've tried business, I'm already back in employment. So 12 years, 12 years is something worth applauding. So as we give our vote of thanks, thank you, because even as a woman, you show us that you can be determined, you can actually apply your professionalism, you can build a business that transcends borders. So we appreciate you, we acknowledge you, we honor you and the Madam Chair for the work that you have done. So ladies and gentlemen, for that, we can put our hands together, isn't it? And secondly, to the Retruck team. I had not heard about Retruck until my colleague Gift told me about Retruck. And when we heard that it's a retail association, we said we wanted to meet them, because one of the things we wanted to change at the NSC is who we were engaging with. We know we have the right products, we know we have the right platform, but perhaps our challenge was, who are we talking to? I think you must appreciate that it matters who you talk to. Because I can be talking to the person outside the street and telling them about IPOs and corporate bonds. Now watakuwa isho ni do, sindio? So now we decided we don't want people who ask us isho ni do. We wanted people who understand us. So when he came and we met with Leonard and we met with Carol, they appreciated us. And they gave us an opportunity to spend 2 hours with their members here at the NSC. And we showcased all the products that we have. And it's out of that that we were able to extend this conversation. So Leonard and Carol, I think Carol is here. Wamboi, sorry, I beg your pardon. Leonard and Wamboi, thank you so much for first according us the time, for according us the privilege and even the trust of opening up your membership to us to discuss. So for that, we applaud you. We applaud the great work that you're doing at Retruck, and we look forward to seeing more. And we must say, you're the first people who've come on board and brought us an issuer. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Wamboi and Leonard. Another vote of thanks, it goes to our media team. We are here, we are streaming live, you've seen numerous posters. We have wonderful balloons. I've never seen balloons at NSC. I thought we were cutting cake. It means that the year is going to end well. So we are very appreciative of both the Vivo teams and the NSC teams, as well as the frontline media teams. Mina, who was our MC, our lead person from our team was Mr. Gift Corey, and he was working with the designers and the teams from the Vivo team just to put all of this together. So it takes a village to bring all of this. I wish everyone could be able to see what's going on in the back, but because they can't, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for them. We also want to do a vote of thanks for the Nairobi Securities Exchange. which has been here for 70 years and has been evolving in terms of its address to the capital markets and what it does. I think today we are an economy that's highly dependent on bank financing. But what we are saying is if we want to be an economy that emerges from being a frontier and a low-income country to being a large developing economy, we do need to leverage on the capital markets. And for us here at the NSC, that's exactly what we do. Whether you're looking for a corporate bond, whether you're looking for equity, whether you're looking for patient capital. And with that, I would like to say an appreciation to my Vice Chairman, Mr. Paul Mwai, on behalf of the Board of the Nairobi Securities Exchange, to my CEO, Mr. Geoffrey Odundo, on behalf of the management team, and my fellow peers, my colleagues and my fellow managers who are here from the Nairobi Securities Exchange, all of whom are working extremely hard to ensure that you have the right infrastructure. I think the onus then is on Kenya to come and leverage on this as Vivo has done. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the NSC. And last but not least, we certainly want to thank God for this opportunity. If He hadn't given us the breath of life, we'd not be here. I think sometimes we wake up and take advantage of the fact that we can see color. Seeing color, being able to breathe, it's a privilege. Being able to live in a harmonious and peaceful country, it's a privilege. Times are tough, but what we do see in some areas, at least some areas where I walk in, is when they say there's a casting down, we say there's a lifting up. So ladies and gentlemen, it's your words that will build this economy. It's your work that will build this economy. So may God establish us and bless the work of our hands, and we can give a round of applause for the opportunity and the privileges that we have. As we go to this ceremony of ushering in the certificate ceremony, I'll do something a bit abrupt. I'll invite some of my lady colleagues because we're celebrating ladies, we're celebrating color. Lucy, as you turn away, kindly join me. Wendy, as you turn away, join me. Wangoi, Caro, I can see Demi, and also the design team and the ladies from Vivo. Kindly join me up on stage. The ladies from NSC and the ladies from Vivo. Namkuje na shangwe na vigelegele. Let's celebrate them. Kujeni, we are excited, very excited. Come. Aren't we the consumers of these things? Yes. We are. In fact, Lucy has just shown me a photo of what she was wearing on Saturday. So maybe our dress codes need to be, let's celebrate them one more time. No, you wait, we want to sing for you. So my CEO said something very excited. He said, Viva Vivo. Sindio, please join us, one boy. Please join us. We said, Viva Vivo. Sindio, nasi tunapenda kuimba. And color is our name. So we shall just sing nicely so that we invite them in. So, Viva Vivo, Viva Vivo, Viva Vivo, Viva Vivo, Viva Vivo, Viva Vivo, Viva Vivo. Hey, nangoja vigelegele. Thank you so much. And over to you, MC, and we'll celebrate the two of you. Thank you.
Wow, I think I could tell we only missed some tenor and some bass there because we also support. Yeah. Gentlemen in the house, you know we guys don't know how to sing too much, but you can say it. If I say Viva, you say Vivo. Viva! You get it? Yeah, that's how we do it. So we are together. We are together. In fact, you would know that some of the people who actually purchase a lot are actually men. Men. Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a testimony that will be coming out from our auditor later on. But yeah, he says that every month he has to set aside some 10% for something on Vivo, which is good. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to request some two men here who as well were shouting Vivo the loudest. I think you will see them. Hesbon, please come as well. Join me. We're not going to sing. Don't worry. Yes, come right here. It's okay. He's the strongest man that we have around. And there was also Sammy, where are you? Oh, please come. Let's show them how we do it. We remove this thing out here. Yeah, that was the song. That's how we do. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had some tug of war and they won. Now, please allow me to request Chief Executive with the Chairman, Vice Chair, I keep prophesying, my goodness, Lord. Please come right here. Paul, I also want to request RETRAC representation as well, Chair, to kindly come as well. And we also have in the house, Ms. Wandia and Ms. Patricia. Please come join us here for this certificate presentation. And this is where gift comes by. Yes, one boy, is one boy around? Yeah, oh, she's right here. I was just checking. Yes, yes, yes. Please come. Oh, yeah, it's all right. Yeah. And because this cannot happen until Patricia comes, you turn to the person sitting next to you, ask them, who are you wearing? Those kind of questions, you know. Some of you don't even know, but it's okay. It's okay. You can try that. You can try that conversation. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, you can try and sing, and us men can try to do our thing. But let's see who gets it. Where's the other mic? Bring the other mic to Nani. Gentlemen, are you here? Viva. Hey, come on, man. Viva. Yeah, there you go. I know. Well, you see how we can dwarf you here. So we're just getting ready for the photo session. Media team, just get ready right away. We shall be doing this. But let me see. How many of us have tweeted? I'm just checking. How many of us have sent out a tweet? Because you never know. I spoke to the CEO on the side. Anything can happen. You never know. So I'm going to be checking. If you have not, please do. Please do right away. All right? And just to let you know that we are promoters of the Buy Kenya, Build Kenya brand. Now I think they're calling it Buy Africa, Build Africa. And I think we have been shown very well by Vivo that, listen, we can go across the borders. And the chair is right here. I had to make some bladder until she pops up. Are we ready for this? There you go. So this is where our chief executive takes the mic and says a few things to tell us whether they have qualified for the welcome and go
on. Thank you very much. I think this is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's exactly 10:14. Just to say thank you and congratulations again. I'm sure the next time we'll be here, we'll be actually ringing the bell. And that's what to look forward to. But today we're going to present you with a certificate. And my chairman, we are prophesizing. Our vice chairman, Paul Mwai. There we go. So 3, 2, 1. Let's clap for them. 3, 2, 1 again. Let's clap for them. Excellent. Excellent. We have another copy. Where's the other copy, please? The chair and the... All right. So this certificate actually says that they've successfully completed and they're now hosted on the accelerator board of the Nairobi Securities Exchange Ibuka program. So let's give them another hand for that. Congratulations, and we really look forward to you moving now to the next and the next. And look forward to the bell ringing here. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's appreciate him one more time with a round of applause. Before you leave, we're going to have some great photo sessions. So please, we're going to start with that. And allow me to put some 4 seats up here. Where are my gentlemen? Some 4 seats. Thank you. Yeah, including yours. Just very fast. We want to have a quick photo session. There you go. Yeah, DJ. I think our DJ went on, he's excited. He forgot. So we can get some music at the background there. Thank you so much. There you go. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Who's going to be there? Chair. On there. Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just hold on, wait. We're all gonna have a photo, so I understand how you're feeling. So please, let's look colorful. Let's look colorful. There you go. Yeah. There you go. I'm waiting for the photographers to be there. So which one is going to the front of the newspaper? Just checking. So that the eyes can look at it. Just confirm it. Just confirm. Can we do a quick one like this? So let's start with this gentleman. Just take yours very fast. Everybody look at him, because we don't want eyes looking at heaven when the other one was looking somewhere else. There you go. And then we also have you. Yes. This guy, he said me. Yeah. There you go. So please, let's look at him. Thank you. Yeah. It's from CNN. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do the thumbs up. What is the thumbs up thing? Yes. Okay. There's also this one. He doesn't want to be left behind. from. I don't want to say which station. We are live streaming. I don't want to say anything. There you go. Thumbs up, please. A smile, something like that. Very good. Yeah, yeah. Fortunately, we can't record a song on a photo, so we would have sung that song. So I think I want to make it a bit more colorful. I think we can have some of the team members join in, especially the ones who are looking as colorful. Gentlemen, just wait. Ladies, please, just join in somehow. Let's crowd this. We're going to do a nice groupie kind of thing first with everybody. So, Korea, don't leave yet. We're still going to do a kind of groupie kind of thing there. Yes, yes, yeah. Don't worry. Security is enhanced. We're all safe. So, yeah, yeah. Gentlemen. It's all right, it's all right. So, somehow just make sure you're close to the podium, as close. Yes, yes. Okay, the photo has a great lens. It will capture everybody. Yeah, as long as you've seen them. Yeah. Frank, please. Frank, we have not seen you. The photo is not complete. Please come. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to start with you because we. Yeah, Frank, come to this side. I understand some dullness here. Something like that. That's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're a gentleman and you're not colorful. Just get a badge. I think that's yes, we're starting there. The gentleman, there you go. Yeah, from BBC. There you go. Check it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. CNN is next. Go. And this is presidential. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. For online viewers, thank you so much for joining us. It's bye-bye for now. But hold on. Oh, the men. Sorry. Yeah, but we can. Yeah, men, please come somehow. Come somehow. Gentlemen, the way you look, just come. Come as you are. It's okay. Somewhere, yeah, the men. He for she. Ambassador, yes, that's the man who set aside 10% like tithe for Vivo. Well done. Yeah.